We desire to go to Jerusalem because in the scriptures 3 times in the year you are supposed to be able to go on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem to pay your respects to God. Why do they not want us to go to Jerusalem to take off? Our fathers in former times went in multitudes unto Jerusalem. Who is it that desires that we not go to Jerusalem to pay our respects unto the omnipotent God?
Spiritually oppressing all my people like Malachi 3:8, pass the plate, let's teach. Read the whole chapter, you pastors is like Hosea 4:6, don't forget not teach. Ezekiel 8:14, they weak for who? Who's that? The cross is a lower T for that deity. Do your research. Jeremiah 23:27. Forgot his name for Lord, sharpen my sword for the kneel to the floor, say no more, repent. Y'all gotta repent. Luke 1:5, the course was Abijah. 1 Chron 24 verse 10. Ha! Now I know the birth of the Messiah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1 though. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Let him go. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. Leviticus 11, still people eating swine. Isaiah 65 verse 4, no swine. Isaiah 66 verse 3, no swine. Okay. You gonna need the New Testament, right? Matthew 5:17 through 19, listen. 2 John verse 6, this love I listen. Romans 2:13, now what? Who said? I said that. Read Exodus so we can exit this. Sage our boys Jared, chillin', drippin' spiritual. Oppressing my people, wondering 40 years. Yahuwah is my savior and king, now listen. Yahusha means the father is salvation. John 3:18, you see why believe. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. Say what? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Can't walk up in the church, tell the pastor like fair. Straight up. Mentally enslaving all my people like fair. What? Stealing from Yahuwah, oppressing my people fair. Walk up in the church, tell the pastor like Pharaoh. Let's go. You gotta have faith, but according to the Romans 9:1-5, why you lie? My flesh is of Yasharel, you better tell. ASAP, man. Psalms 83, crafty counsel I see. Got us working on Shabbat, on Sunday preaching. Psalms 91, in him I trust Yahuwah. Okay, Deuteronomy 28, it all relates. Atlantic slave trade back in Egypt now. 2 Kings 17, 5-19. Continue to read though. Romans 11, don't boast up, listen. As we return, this fire burns in me. Baruch atah Yahuwah Avinu, translate that. Hebrew, I mean.
But if the trumpet does blow, we are concerned and we are troubled. But let all the inhabitants of the world know we're not afraid. Stay in your places. Do not leave the village of peace.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Zion. All praise.
Shalom, Linzel. We see you up here, brother.
Shalom. All praise to the Most High for another Shabbat.
Yeah, you know it.
So grateful for that rest.
Yeah, we hope y'all had a good Shabbat.
Yes, just to be set apart from the world for a second.
Right, ours was, it was all right, same old, same old.
We got some
Getting our rest.
We got to chill.
Yeah, I got a lot of needed rest that I needed.
I saw you in the scripts earlier.
Yeah, I was in the scripts, looking at some things, but man, where did we start at this week?
Right, this week. It ain't funny, but it's
God
just like
damn.
It's like it got turned up.
Yeah, it did.
Remember when people had that meme and they was joking? They had that, whatever that clown is from one of them scary movies, and they had it like 2023 and then showing it like to 2024, basically saying, or was it 2022? Basically telling the previous year how crazy this, I'm butchering it. Telling the oncoming year how crazy the previous year was, and basically just get prepared for it. Something like that. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But
so it's just been on and popping like no real downtime.
Right.
It's just been like issue after issue, heathen devil, this, governments, this, people deleting people over this, Facebook, internet beefs, people getting jumped, STDs, people lip bumped all up, and
man,
I don't know if y'all seen that. I showed you that.
I seen it. Yeah,
I was watching some Brews, and they was showing some clips, kind of doing a recap.
It was IUIC, right?
IUIC,
right, exactly.
Of 2024, and they was just talking about the wickedness our people is on, and they was showing how some chick, her lips were so swollen and bumped up, y'all. It was so scary. And they was like, just thinking what she was doing with her mouth, right? Then they had another chick, little quote unquote red bone, niggas like to thirst after them.
Mm-hmm.
She had HIV. And she made a video basically like, why I gotta tell you I got HIV? You shouldn't be trying to sleep with somebody raw off GP. Like, you will find that out eventually, maybe if you get to know me, but I ain't about to tell you I got HIV when I first meet you, or if I kiss you, or basically like, nigga, date at your own risk, okay?
Man, I'm glad I'm in a situation with my wife, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, it ain't worth it out there these days. Hey, Linzel, man, I was wondering about that, man. So Georgia got some snow, too. A lot of people on the East Coast, East Coast, Southeast, a lot of people got some snow.
A TikToker I watched, big girl, she live in Memphis and got snow. Oh yes.
It's crazy out, y'all. It's like, man, it's real crazy, y'all.
But and then they had a transformer. They showed a clip of a transformer who said that, y'all know how men be like, these transformers so crazy how they trying to trick people and stuff, that guys want to see baby pictures and birth certificates. So this transformer, all hype, amped up, geeked up, did a video talking about how the birth certificate says female now. So even though the nigga jawline was so strong, you couldn't have mistaken them for a woman. But the point is, the wickedness of America, Sodom and Gomorrah, they are so engulfed and just giving themselves over to wickedness that they've taken the LGBTQ plus people and said, okay, these black men think that they're gonna do some form of investigation.
No, you ain't got to move. No, you ain't got to move.
These men think they're gonna do some form of investigation and want to check birth certificates to make sure that they're not sleeping with a man by mistake. We're going to be on their side and pass legislation for them, when they go through their transformation, to have the birth certificate read whatever gender they want it to be. Okay? So they pass getting surgeries, they pass taking the pills, they're beyond the all-inclusive You know, you have to accept me, the safe spaces. They so far to take a legal document as a birth certificate and alter the gender just to try to trick a nigga, because what other reason could it be?
And that's a real dangerous situation or whatever, you know. Plus, when you got guys out here who don't even deal with that shit, you know what I'm saying? They might be naive to see that, you know, this is a transformer, this is a, you know, transsexual or whatnot, and they might, you know, go to, you know, extremes of doing certain things where he find out that that's really a man. Then, you know what I'm saying, you know how real dudes, I'm gonna say real dude minds get when they done felt like, you know what I'm saying, there's some shady shit in the game, and you know they whole manhood then got compromised. I want to use that word, compromised or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because man, I couldn't imagine it, you know what I'm saying. I already know what I'd do. You know, people
you gonna crash out.
I'm gonna crash the fuck out, man. Simple as that. I'm gonna crash out, you know. It ain't no way, you know what I'm saying, man? If y'all want to deal with that shit, y'all deal with that shit. I'd rather you not do it, especially my people or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad thing that our men either get turned out like that, you know, with that, or their mind is too weak to, you know, not deal with that type of situation or whatnot. But it's like, man, I'll crash out, man. I wouldn't care what nobody had to say, man.
Yeah, the Transformer was so geek. Did I show you that clip too? I showed you that.
Yeah.
The Transformer was so excited that his birth certificate got changed to female. So this was just, you know, some recap that some Brews was doing on their channel, which I just thought was crazy. You know, we living in a time where wickedness is at an all-time high.
Hey, Lindsay said that's so wicked. You know, now that you're speaking about that, and he also said that, so if they go to jail, will they be housed with natural women?
It was an article I was looking at a few days ago where
some dude had
and he got the women pregnant.
He raped a woman and got her pregnant or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, man, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? You never know, because this place is confusion.
It is.
You know, one state, this is their law. Another state, this is their law and legislation. I just think that it's so evil in today's time. You know, those of us at a certain age group, we remember the good old days where it was bad out here compared to like our parents' generations, but it wasn't this bad. You didn't have men trying to trick men. They either was hiding, because y'all know back in the day you'd have got your hands put on you.
Can't do that.
Or, you know, it was what it was, but the whole tricking, I think that's the biggest thing most of us have a beef with. Y'all want to try to trick somebody. Y'all want somebody to think y'all a female, and it's like a notch on your belt to get with a guy intimately, and him thinking you a woman, he can only get back shots.
Right.
And because you don't want him to see what you're working with.
Right. Or either them trying to push it on the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shove it down their throat. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they look at us like, you know, there's something wrong with us because we don't condone it, or we gonna be like, you know, we gonna disown our children or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what the fuck ever, man. Whatever, man. So be it.
Yeah, they on that tip over here. I told you about that. They it's like up for debate in their legislation if they're going to give the LGBTQ plus community rights over here. So the wickedness is spreading abroad to more what's the word I want to use? To less sinful countries and nations are being more corrupted. You know, Babylon, everybody wants to drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
But me, myself, I don't believe that they're going to let that, you know what I'm saying, like spread over here or whatever. You know, I feel like the righteousness of these people over here, you know, over in the East or whatnot, they ain't gonna let it consume over here, man. They're gonna be like, no, get the hell out of here with that shit, man. No.
We pray they stand on business.
Right,
but
exactly.
I told you I seen an article where it was it's like at the Supreme Court or whatever. They're trying to figure out if they're gonna get down with it.
But you know, it's like you don't see that. You don't. Matter of fact, you barely see that. I seen one time, and that was like 2016. He was at the mall. After that, I haven't seen none.
Well, we seen a couple.
We did.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
We done seen like maybe 2 or 3 that look suspicious.
Yeah, they look suspicious. We can't bear false witness.
Yeah.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know how some dudes be acting or whatever. You know.
So it's just it's like interesting and fascinating, but it's also sad all in one. It makes you angry. So many mixed emotions when you see different things that's going on in Babylon and in the world.
Hey, Lindsay said, he said, great. They probably was all over him.
Yeah.
They probably was. You right though, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as them not being intimate, sexually or whatnot, they probably was like, hey, and got caught, and then to stop them from getting in trouble or whatever, they probably screamed the victim or whatnot.
But just that's like them with the whole bathroom thing. Why y'all letting these niggas go in a female bathroom? Like, it's so crazy. This would have never went down in the good old 90s.
Right. Shalom, brother Huey.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
So it's gone too far. Just like the scriptures say, if she could have been saved, she would have. Right.
Exactly. Right. But with other things going on,
man. Burn Babylon,
man,
burn.
I know y'all. I mean, I ain't got to ask y'all. Did y'all see, as far as with the wildfires in California, allegedly they don't know what the hell happened.
Did you hear about the conspiracies and the?
I've been hearing so many different stories. It's like you don't know what to believe right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. I'm hearing this actor, like Chris Brown and someone else saying like that these fires are not wildfires, that these are planned fires, like somebody set this up. I'm hearing people say certain things are burning and certain things are not burning, like palm trees. I'm hearing that the water reservoirs are empty.
Yeah, they don't got enough water. Yeah, exactly.
Water to put them out.
We're hearing that it's 0% contained. You know, like this thing is not 0.1% contained. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is tearing some shit up.
I seen something that said they just now dropping from the air.
From the air, exactly right.
Or whatever. Didn't you tell me the mayor bust up?
Yeah, the mayor. Matter of fact, the goddamn mayor was in. Is either governor or mayor. I don't know what she is, but she was just in Ghana for the inauguration of the new president, Muhammad or whatever. She was down here. She just got back. I think it was yesterday. And you know the first thing, they was on her head. They had the goddamn microphones in front of her face and all that. But do you think it was necessary for you to go to Ghana and all this stuff? So they was on her head. You know she a sister or whatever. I believe she a sister.
Yeah.
But man, it's just a lot going on. But the houses that got a lot of houses that got burnt up was a lot of movie star houses and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
And this ain't the first time.
No,
this
it's not.
just they saying this is like the worst.
Yeah, this is the worst of all time or whatever.
This ain't the first time California been on fire.
I mean, but look at the time that we in. You know what I'm saying? With all this stuff happening, all this shit happening.
A lot of brews saying it's like apocalyptic. I hope I said that right.
I mean, yeah, you said it right, but I mean, when have we ever been in a time like this?
We haven't. We're in a time, your famous quote is ramping up.
God damn it, it's ramping up like, man.
It's just like nonstop. We can barely exchange information between each other because there's so much pumping constantly coming out. But the fire thing really got a lot of people shook, feeling like that the nation is unstable because how could the authorities let this happen? Where is the water? This is America. How come you ain't got no water? But where's the fire department? I told him, where is all of the prisoners who they had, like my cousin, in that goddamn firefighter program. They made them prisoners become firefighters to reduce their time or get them some kind of skill. I don't know, because when my cousin got out, he sure wasn't no firefighter. But where is the volunteer firefighters? Where is all the people? They were saying, from what I saw, people didn't give a damn. As far as the authorities, like no one was really trying to do anything to stop this. It was just, hey, it's burning. It's just finna burn.
Man, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot going on in America. You know what I'm saying? I know it's other parts of the world that things are going on, but the spotlight is on America. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High said He got a judgment for America. You know, and ain't nothing nobody
double.
And right, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at a video today on YouTube. I don't know if y'all know Pastor Doll or whatever.
You know we know straight white.
But this dude was praising Trump, and yeah, we got Trump in the office, and America's gonna be, the gas gonna go down, and everything gonna be all right. And I'm like, man,
this a repentant Israelite?
That's what I'm saying. This dude, is he really in the truth? Like, you, what is you doing, man?
Maybe some people know that they Israel, but they love, what the scriptures say, we trust in oppression?
In oppression, exactly, right. But Lindsay said directed energy weapons.
I'm telling you, I've been looking at Bruce making videos talking about this, and even heathens, and people are saying these are not wildfires.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't know what it is.
Just like people talking about the storm that hit the country. They like, this ain't snow.
Right, exactly.
Some people talking about styrofoam.
Yeah, right. Shalom, brother Raj.
Shalom,
Good
brother.
to see you up in the building with us today, or tonight. But man, this.
Okay. I wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
When you brought up the people who are basically counting down to the 20th.
Yeah.
Man, I seen your boy, this one heathen we watched, Pinball Preparedness. He talk about, he one of them heathens that could see that the country is going in the wrong direction.
Right.
And he was talking about these special flags that the heathens are purchasing to show their solidarity and that they are, in line or just in unison with Trump's inauguration and how special, and this is a historic event, and you need to purchase, here's a link, you need to purchase this flag because we're all going to raise these flags when Trump gets inaugurated, and we all going to, just be so happy because we're going to get our country back. The white man is going to be on top again.
I'm telling you, so many of our people feel like America back. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump got into office, and I was like, you know what? Let me hit the comments, and people was on Pastor Dow, like
rebuking him.
Yeah, like what's wrong with you? Like you trusting in man? You know what I'm saying?
You got to remember, he's a former soldier. He's a patriot.
Man,
just like my father, they are patriots. They serve this country. When you go to the service, you get brainwashed. When you go to the military, you have to be brainwashed.
But this man used to talk about the weakness of America and the things America did and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because Joe Biden was in, and he hates Joe Biden so much that okay, now I'm gonna go in on America and how evil it is. But as soon as Trump got the president, man, this dude did a 160, man, or 360. I mean,
some people know we are the descendants, we are the children of Israel, the Bible is our history book, but they still trust in oppression. They just like now, y'all know we in Ghana, we've been here for 3 months. Even now we have conversations where I'm like, it's different here. It's not like America. Some things are just never gonna be the same. Y'all, we bought a car, all praise to the Most High, we bought a car last week. And we trying to do the documents like, you know how you would go to the Secretary of State or a DMV and register your car and all that? Did you want to read something?
Yeah. Because Linzel right on point with it. He said, "Thou love the heathens anyway." You ain't lying, man.
Hey, I don't watch.
Hey, he got them all. He got them reading scriptures, every goddamn thing.
I don't watch some of his content. I be seeing them heathen devils up in the church.
You right on
That's
point
why
with
I
that,
don't
man. You right on point with
You
that.
miss me with that.
Yeah.
I don't want no affiliation with no heathens. I just don't.
Right, but go ahead and finish with the.
It's difficult here. It's difficult being in another country because we are so used to Babylon, aka oppression.
Yeah.
So a lot of our people, no matter how much truth or third eye, pineal gland, woke, conscious they still love the things of Babylon, starting with Esau. The people there, they can't fathom life without them. They don't know how to move and think and be without the white man's stamp of approval. That's why you'll have somebody who say they're in the truth, but they got blonde hair.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, wait a minute. How do that even go? Or they'll say they're in the truth and their wife got straight, stringy goat hair. It just doesn't add up. But he ain't the only one. It's a lot of people who say they awoke in the truth. But when you start to get into the prophecy, I mean, the book of Obadiah, that alone is like, you don't need me to tell you. You read the Bible. You see, your spirit bear witness. You know what's going to happen. But it's like you would say, you're Antichrist. Because what you're saying is against the written word of God,
right,
which don't come back void.
Exactly.
So I don't even know what to do with you other than scroll. I'm not gonna watch it.
Right. Well, I got to hear the
well, I know the
craziness that come out their mouth, because I'll be like, well, damn, the way you believe in the Bible and say you be in the Bible, you don't see, what the scriptures say.
Because a lot of brews have become set apart within Babylon. They got them some land, some trailers.
That's the thing about it. He got a lot of land, and he got all these people following him, and he don't want to lose that.
You think that you are set apart because you got some land, or you have people, I don't know if y'all know Nature Boy, which he was off and bugged out, but taking people off to islands or something somewhere, feeling like you no longer affiliated with Babylon, because you off the grid, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Linzel, with fringes on. Right. Exactly, with fringes on, thinking they doing something or whatever, and it's like, man, I'll be like, man, what's wrong with these people, man?
Well, him specifically, we knew he was gone maybe a year or so ago when all that drama started popping off at his church, then stealing people's wives and taking people money and all that stuff. You started to see these patterns. The Most High is exposing some of these alleged camps or churches because it's one, y'all know every Babylon holiday they celebrate and be eating pig. It's some groups that say if you're not with them, you ain't in the truth.
You're in the truth,
and it's
right?
It's like you might not even have a church where I live, so I ain't in the truth because I ain't, So it's a lot of people who know who they are, but they trust in oppression. The scripture told us our people trust in oppression.
Exactly.
As soon as you tell them they great, first thing they talk about, what about the white man though?
Yeah. Well, and that's all who they mention. They don't mention the Chinese man. They don't mention the Indian man. They don't mention the Arab. They don't nobody. The white. Oh, what about the white man? You know what I'm saying? It's like what? Okay, man.
But yeah, they're very excited, Jew and Gentile alike. Is very excited to see Trump get in office because they feel like maybe not overnight, but Trump gonna get everything back in order and he's gonna save Babylon because they see Babylon going down. So they feel like if he get in office, he's gonna restore them to the superpower that they once was, which completely goes against the scripture saying that Babylon is falling.
Right.
It's becoming that habitation of devils.
Right. And Trump ain't gonna do nothing but stir up the hornet's nest. That's all he gonna do. Put some gasoline to the fire. That's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, man? Come on now. Because
the scriptures say everybody got to meet in the valley of decision.
Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat.
Right.
It says about the final war when Christ and the angels come down. So if Trump gonna save Babylon, who Christ coming to destroy? Why he bringing the 10,000, thousands of thousands, the scriptures say?
Oh, okay. Hey, Lindsay said he talking about when he be having a heathen wearing the fringes. You're right, man.
And reading. I be like, look at this. I be like, baby, look at they got that devil reading our book. Look at them.
Hey, man, they do be having on the fringes too. I'll be like, man, come on, man. Dude got on fringes, man. Like, man, what's wrong with these people, man? They want them in so bad,
they
man.
They want the money the heathens bring because these heathens, some of these heathens know what it is.
You think you really think it's the money?
I think it's money. I think it's man worship, prestige.
So hold on. So you feel like I want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Again, I don't want to bear false witness. Mm-hmm. Maybe they are not. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't understand the scriptures as far as with Gentile. When it's speaking about Gentile, you know, when it's speaking about the northern kingdom, or when it's speaking about Gentiles, the actual heathens or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because just like the scripture that says when Peter wrote about Paul, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if you're not learned, then you gonna mess up.
I know what you're
the scripture's
about.
Gonna mess you up or whatnot. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying, confused about that.
Misinterpreting the scripture.
Exactly, about the being grafted in. Because a lot of people like to use that. Even Deborah and Watchmen use about the heathen getting grafted in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't get grafted in. An orange tree can't get grafted in to an olive tree. If you go to Jeremiah, I forgot the scripture, but it's in Jeremiah where it talks about the whole Israel being an olive tree. And the branches being broken off and all that stuff, it just...
I don't believe it. I know people do it, but I don't believe it. And I'll tell you why. Because when you look at the history in the earth and you read the Bible, it don't add up to giving them people no grace to be Israel.
Okay. But we got another opinion. Lindsay said it's money and notoriety. In my opinion,
that's what I said. It's money, prestige, man worship.
I'm giving him. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him. You know, some grace. I'm giving him grace. That's you know.
I'm not. I can't give him no grace. Ain't no way we can sit up and talk about white people and the atrocities throughout history, and then you can say they grafted in. Why on earth would I close my eyes and go to sleep around a white person, knowing good and dang on well the history of these beasts? There's no way you can mistake them from the children of Israel. There's no way.
The Most High said he made a vessel to dishonor and a vessel to honor.
He
made
them crooked. You can't make them straight.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
So to lay down on your pillow and go to sleep with a white person around, to me is almost look at the black people who did it and they ended up unalived.
Right. Exactly. I mean.
I think it has a lot to do with money and feeling sorry for them, because some of these white people, they know the truth, right? And then they come, oh, we want to cleave, and they feel sorry for them, or it make them feel good to be around white people, because y'all know white people black people need validation from white folks. So some of these brews,
right?
Go ahead, you want to get in?
No, go ahead. No.
Some of these brews feel bad for them, like the brews who had the white people kissing their feet on the streets. You will have another brew who will make a video talking stuff about it. Now, me personally, I don't want a white person kissing my boot right now. It's going to be a time for that. But my thing is, why you making a video condemning them about it? They ain't make the white man get down there and kiss their boot. It just seems to me like there are brews out here who have mercy and sympathy for the white man and will let them come into the fold. Do they got that same mercy for their brother? I don't know.
Right.
They will let the white people come in, are like feeling bad for them. Oh, they repented. They just want to come to Passover. They're cleaving. We know they're not us, but we're going to let them be around. And you know the white people giving them kickbacks. They giving them money. And in any case where they may not be giving them money, I think it's man worship. They just feel good to have these people following them and calling them elder this or bishop this or captain or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show as far as, you know, how just like you said, they'll go harder on our people than they would. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that because I'm not gonna say the name of the group.
They will though.
But a year or two ago, two brew groups got into it on the street, and one of them held their fellow brother infringers down on the ground, held them against their will till the popos came. Now, I'm not saying that the group that got held down was completely innocent. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know if that was the right call to hold your brother down on the ground till the white man came to arrest them, because you'll have these same groups giving Esau and them some mercy. And I don't understand it, but I'm very anti-Esau.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I've been in situations, you know, where it got heated, and I was able to talk my people down. A lot of times. You are
very good with that.
A lot of times, man. I'm like, you know, I ain't trying to boast or brag or nothing like that, but I'm real patient with my people. It can be heated. It can got up to people pulling guns and stuff like that, but, you know, I talk them down or talk them out of it, or, you know, like make them think or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it could have went different from, you know, the police getting called. That's one thing. If I was there, they probably would have been mad at me. I probably got kicked out the group or whatever, but I'd have been like, you know, that's the last people who we should be calling is the goddamn police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For us to, you know, communicate and you know, talk this out.
Because this is the same group that calls the police 911 white.
Right, yeah.
So if you call the police 911 white, why would you call 911 white on some fellow brews because they kicked your speaker or disrespected it? It ain't that serious.
Orion said I had one of my channels taken down because of posting boot kissing. Wow. Wow. Wow, man, that's cold right there.
Somebody reported you.
Yeah, somebody had to.
God.
They reported. And it probably was somebody. It probably was your people, man. It probably, you know what I'm saying. And that's crazy right there, man. Wow.
That's messed up.
It is though.
Cause you ain't making nobody do it. They
volunteer. Right, they volunteer. It's not against the law. It's not against the law. You know what I'm saying? It's not against the law. I mean, you got people with dog chains around people's neck, walking around the grocery stores and casinos, and I didn't see it. I didn't personally seen it. You know what I'm saying? This dude had two girls damn dog chains on, and he walking.
Was at the casino?
I was at the casino. I'm looking like, oh man, they tripping this shit up here, man.
We just seen the video of it.
We just seen it. I just seen the video of it the other day.
I think about history where our people used to carry them. Where our people would have to get down our kids,
and they use them as footstools. Exactly,
but
right.
But you talking about you willingly kiss my boot because you believe in these scriptures.
Yep.
The spirit bear witness, and them heathens on them streets believe in what's being said, and they want some type of mercy. So let me kiss your combat boot. And then other brews want to get mad about, oh, you shouldn't do that because they have sympathy for the heathen. That's all it is.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't have no sympathy for no heathen. Nah. I just got word today that a heathen died. And I don't know the heathen.
All right.
But yeah. Moving on. I don't do.
She a savage, y'all.
I don't do heathen, and I definitely don't do white. Okay? So there's nothing over here.
Yeah, okay, well, let's get into some video.
Okay. Right? Yeah, let's get it. You got some video.
Yeah, we got some video. Let's look and look at, you know what I'm saying, a visual of these fires, man. Man, I don't know what the hell. I think I'll be getting the hell on, though. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire like that close to my house. But let's get into it, y'all. We're going to be right back.
are being blown by fierce winds. It is like driving through hell itself down here.
Man, that was one scene. I want to show y'all another scene. Y'all, I don't know if y'all might have seen this one.
People been saying it's like hell.
Y'all might have seen this one, but this is a brother. You know what I'm saying? He trying to do everything to save his house or whatnot,
oh, Lord,
man.
not this one.
But yeah, I'm only gonna show a few seconds of it because it's like 23 minutes long. But we'll be right back.
Man, I pray for everybody trying to save my house, man. Shit is right next door.
Run a lot of water in the roof so they can run under. Let them get the fire
The bottom.
Yeah.
Look at this shit all around me. All in my backyard, man. This shit is hot as hell, too. Oh, fuck. Oh. Man, this shit is crazy, man.
Man, y'all see that shit, man? That shit crazy, man. And I was a brother there. You know what I'm saying? I know he fucked up. But, man, I can just imagine, man, as far as, you know, all that heat that's around him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard him, how he was like, you know, like, he was, like, talking about how hot that shit was. You know what I'm saying? And then the smoke in itself.
Yeah, that smoke inhalation is what get most people.
Man,
it seemed very dangerous.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He was compromising his life.
Right, yeah.
And I get it. People be loving their houses. I done had to walk away from house before.
Yeah,
I
had.
can understand being attached to a house, but also it's like you gotta use wisdom.
You gotta use wisdom and you got to have faith. The Most High, He take it and He give it. You know what I'm saying?
Tell it, baby.
So, you know, you can, He can take that from you and give you even better.
Hey, that's why when you said it, because that's our life. We are pilgrims.
Right.
I just don't know how many times we had to start over. We here 4 years. We over here 4 years.
Right.
We here for 2 years and moved around. And one thing I can say is that we don't have to walk away from stuff. We done gave stuff away. And the Most High always give it back on that same level or better.
Or better, exactly. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
We walk away from stuff.
Right, but you know what I'm saying? It's in the scriptures, though.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right. But sometimes people just get attached to things. You know, all is vanity.
Right.
You know, we get too attached to substance and things.
Right, exactly. This is a video. This is another video I want to show y'all. Now, this one is, I'm just going to let y'all see it or whatnot, let y'all read what's going on, and we're going to come back and we're going to discuss it because I think it's some bullshit in the game, y'all. Well, let's look at this video. All right, now y'all seen that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They saying that people is looting and, you know, breaking in people's homes and all that stuff. And look who on there. Our people on there. You know, they might be moving. Getting the fuck on before it come, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
getting as much as they can get out.
Right. Where is the proof that this ain't their residence?
Exactly.
That
right,
little
man.
clip, you know what? Y'all want to talk about somebody break into a house? Let's talk about how, did you hear they said that the homeowners ain't even eligible to come back and rebuild on their land, that they trying to buy these people land.
Oh, I heard about that.
The smoke
yeah.
ain't even cleared.
Yeah.
And they trying to buy these people land.
Yeah,
They not
that's
even
crazy.
allowing the homeowners to rebuild because
That's crazy.
Because the majority of the time you don't own the land. You own the house. The house
Exactly.
is gone. The land belongs to the county.
Exactly. Wow.
So let's talk about that. While you want to talk about somebody looting,
Right.
people are saying this is a land grab.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's a lot going on right
And
now.
no water. How
It's-
convenient ain't no water?
Right. Right.
Ain't California off the water? Oh, and I want
It's
to
off
say
the
this
water,
too
yeah.
for the record. What are your thoughts on what's happening? Because this is your hometown.
Oh man, I mean, if it's the Most High's will, that's what, you know what I'm saying. I hope and pray that, you know, none of our people got hurt. You know what I'm saying. As far as the houses and whatnot, you know, I pray for everybody that the Most High, you know, reimburse them or whatever, or put them in a better position. But it's the Most High's will. You know what I'm saying. Again, we've been warning people, you know, not just us, but other Israelites. You know, we got camps out there, out on the streets. You know what I'm saying, doing the work. People making videos. You got Israelites making videos and whatever. You know what I'm saying. And we got the whole world coming against us because people think we crazy or we don't know what the hell we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like. The scripture said that the Most High, He was gonna put a spirit on His people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just a few people out here. It's a lot of people that then woke up and know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the Most High's will. You know, maybe it'll click in, but no, the Most High, He in control of everything. So if the Most High gonna want to click in somebody's head, then it's gonna click in their head. If not, though, you're gonna be blind and you're gonna be deaf. Simple as that. Y'all know the scriptures or whatever.
Yeah. I just asked you because I know you from California.
Yeah.
But I don't know if y'all remember, before I got into the truth, I was like one of them conspiracy, like I had started going down that rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. And I remember years ago hearing about California is supposed to be like no longer on the map. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that before, but it was some kind of conspiracy theory that the state would be, is it that,
Right.
where is that Yellowstone? Is that California?
No, I think that's in
Like Montana or something?
Yellowstone. It might be in Colorado or
Okay.
somewhere.
That ain't Yellowstone. Go ahead and read your comment.
All right, but this brother Lindsay, he said someone said a heathen, an old girl sipped her tea. and then Lindsay said that's sad. You know what I'm saying about the brother in his house or whatnot. Brother Huey said that water has no pressure. You ain't right, exactly, man.
no
like
what?
no pressure. The water he was spraying, it ain't had no pressure and shit.
It
to
wasn't
even,
doing anything.
No, it wasn't, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you taking a real risk right there, you know. Lindsay said, y'all walk by faith and not by sight. Exactly. You right, man. You right.
Yeah,
It's,
because
hey.
it's been some times where I'm like, you sure we should do this?
Hey.
But as far as I was saying about California, like I heard some conspiracies years ago, like something's supposed to happen in America where California is not gonna be there. Like that whole landmass.
Look, I don't know if y'all remember.
Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking. Yes,
Okay.
I always been like
I'm
that.
not
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, but this one dude, he had one. He came. He took a plane all the way from Atlanta, and he was out, you know, in the streets hollering. Y'all
He was
better
a
get
brother.
about. Yeah, he was a brother.
I
Y'all better
remember
get
that.
about.
I remember
Hey,
that.
do any of y'all remember about that? Do any of y'all hear about that? The brother came from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And there's people on TikTok now, like, y'all remember that brother that came from Atlanta? You know what I'm
Was
saying?
this
Get up out
COVID
of. No, this was
After COVID.
this was last year.
I remember
This
him.
was last
I
year,
remember
but he was
telling the police.
But he was talking about, Brother Huey said it's in Wyoming and Montana.
Okay. That's something separate.
Right.
My bad.
Yeah, but he was talking about, you know, as far as the fault line and the earthquakes and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. He was saying, you know what I mean? That's the warning he was giving. You know what I'm saying? But this could have been, you know, as far as him not seeing the whole, you know,
right.
whatever
he
was given to him, he just knew it was something.
He was off about exactly how it was going to play out. But I'm telling you, I used to watch videos at work. I used to work at night. And I used to be up watching videos, and they used to be talking about, like, something's going to happen in California. It ain't going to be on the map no more. And then Yellowstone, because they put Yellowstone in that one video where they were talking about something's going to happen with them fault lines at Yellowstone. And, like, the earthquakes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going, man, I'm telling you, man. I mean, it's
so much. It is like
so much.
We don't know when exactly how things is gonna play out, but it feels good to know the prophecies, to believe them, and then see stuff jumping off the pages. You like the Most High doing what He do.
He's doing what He do. You know, it's the best thing for us to do wherever we at. You know what I'm saying? We in Ghana, we need to keep these commandments. We in America, we need to keep these commandments. Wherever we at, we got to keep these commandments. The Most High, He gonna right. The Most High gonna protect us. We ain't out trying to have fun and trying to be all outside and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have our fun in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into Trump. You know, Trump and his shenanigans or whatever. As far as what he gonna do when he get in office or the threats that he throwing, you know. Let's see what he talking about right there. Yeah, he throwing. Yeah, just listen what he's saying.
Do you think they're waiting for President Trump to take office?
No, I think they heard him loud and clear. Better get done by the inaugural.
But when you say all hell will be
Before
paid,
I take office.
that all hell must be paid if they don't release the hostages.
Well, do I have to define it for you? Look, all
No, I know
hell
you're not
will
gonna
break out.
telegraph
If
what-
those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Can you elaborate?
And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is. And they should have given them back a long time. They should have never taken them. There should have never been the attack of October 7th. People forget that.
Man, y'all see, that's why I said what I said before. As far as Trump, he ain't gonna do nothing but light a goddamn fire.
Hey.
Put gasoline on the fire or whatnot.
Trump talking that talk.
Yeah.
He ain't playing.
He said all hell gonna break loose in the Middle East.
Nigga, get down or lay down.
Man.
What?
Shit.
Man,
Look,
I
man.
really, out of all the presidents, I kind of like Trump a little bit. Like, I find him to be so arrogant.
You switching up on me? I don't like none of these heathen bastards.
He's entertaining. You know, I like to laugh.
Y'all got to excuse old girl. I got to get her right.
Okay, maybe I used the wrong word. I don't like him, but I
Hmm.
like the fact that Trump ain't got no cut card. I like that about him. He don't try to be politically correct. He just say whatever he gonna say.
He under the Most High's, authority or whatnot.
Well, I like how the Most High used his vessel.
There you go.
I like how the Most High twist that heathen lips and heart and tongue.
There you go.
And the
There
stuff
you
he
go.
make him say.
Brother Rod said this man talking about making Canada a 51 state plus taking Greenland. You right. I heard about
And
that.
the
You
Panama
right,
Canal.
man.
Yeah, we were going to bring that out last week.
It's so much
We did.
shit.
Yes, remember I was telling you about
Yeah,
this.
it's so much
Man.
shit going on. It's like hard to keep up. What the hell is going on?
But I read some articles on that. I've been looking into that on the side. We were supposed to brought that out last week, but yes,
Right,
we
yeah.
are familiar with him trying to expand.
It's so much shit though.
Yes, the
It's too
boundaries
much.
of the U.S. is like, come on, dude.
It's just too much stuff.
It's one-way ticket to hell.
Right,
That's what's
exactly.
going to bombs over Baghdad. That's all it's
Exactly.
going to be up in here.
Right. Now we gonna get to this story right here. This heathen bastard.
I can't do it.
This heathen bastard.
I can't do it. This broke my heart.
We'll be back, y'all. But y'all, we're gonna let y'all look at this.
I'm not listening to it.
Erin Elizabeth Ann Strotman was arraigned today in connection to that ongoing investigation into the hospital's neonatal intensive care unit. And our 8 News reporter Victoria Lucas is taking action, getting new information in this case today from the courthouse.
She joins us this evening in Henrico with the latest.
The judge presiding in this case denied reporters access into the courtroom, but Henrico County Commonwealth's attorney Shannon Taylor did confirm Erin Strotman was denied bond. Strotman faces 1 count of felony child neglect and 1 count of felony malicious wounding for an injury to an infant on or about November 10th of 2024.
We will leave no stone unturned.
Henrico County's top prosecutor letting reporters know her office will continue to work very aggressively into the investigation into Henrico Doctors Hospital's neonatal intensive care unit. In less than 2 weeks, 1 woman has been charged and arrested, 26-year-old Erin Elizabeth Ann Strotman of Chesterfield County, who was denied bond by a judge Friday afternoon.
While there has been an arrest for 1 person for allegedly inflicting injury on a single victim, I would emphasize this is an ongoing investigation spanning potential offenses committed in both 2023 and 2024.
The ongoing investigation centered around 7 babies in total. The hospital alerting the community online that 4 babies had, quote, unexplainable fractures in 2024, similar to an incident in 2023. Strotman now facing charges for 1 child out of the 7.
We will continue to work on building cases if there is evidence present to build other cases to find if there's additional criminal culpability.
It makes me sick. It truly makes me sick.
Dominique Hackey is one of the 3 families who showed up to court for 3 children involved in the entire investigation. Taylor confirmed Strotman is currently being charged in connection to a child whose family was not in court. Still, Hackey says he had to show up.
Justice for my son. Justice for the other families that were affected, the other people's boys that were affected. Somebody needs to be held accountable, and it looks like that day is here.
8 News learned from 2 other families who wanted to remain anonymous that one of their twins who was being cared for in the NICU passed away. Another said her son suffered 12 fractures.
I feel very blessed with what our situation was, and that it was just a broken leg, because it could have been a lot worse. And my heart goes out to those families, truly.
Taylor confirms Strotman was employed at Henrico Doctors in 2023 and 2024 and is currently no longer. So we're trying to figure out when exactly she was terminated and what her status.
That funky cock hoe.
Thank you.
That's what I want to say.
It's
just goddamn funky ass bitch.
So this one has been going viral. Where do I start? I just want to emphasize, because I know I'm going to start calling her a lot of bees. So I'm going to keep it short and say, this went viral, and basically, if it wasn't all black babies, it was black boys. But it might have just been black babies, period. She only broke the bones of black babies. They suspended her with pay, right? While they did the investigation, brought her back. And then I don't know if she broke some more bones or what happened for them to, finally relieve her again. And then, of course, she got charges. So there's a lot of outrage in the healthcare community because people is like, how did she return to work? Why would y'all take her off? Obviously, y'all were suspicious of her. Y'all took her off work, but then let her come back to work. And just think, if your baby in the NICU, that means 9 times out of 10, your baby was born premature or, sick or something. So your baby is extra fragile.
Hold on, let's back up right quick. I missed this comment. But Linzel said he's like Archie Bunker. You just respect how he shows his devil horns.
I don't know Archie Bunker, but I do.
You don't know?
I like the name sound kind of familiar, but I'm not sure who that is.
he a fat dude. It was an old time sitcom.
Okay.
And
name Archie Bunker.
He was a racist motherfucker on that goddamn show.
That's the name of the show?
No, I think I forgot what the show name was.
Okay.
But him and
you worded it perfectly. I respect how he showed his horns.
Right. Yeah, he showed his horns. Right. Yes. Exactly. Right. But yeah, man, this lady here, she showed her horns. Just think about, huh?
Call her about 5 bitches for me. I don't want to.
Let me see.
I don't want y'all. I don't want to act no fool in front of y'all. But just know, this story right here.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like just think about the babies that some of these people have done something to that didn't get noticed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they caught her or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, they caught her, you know.
Yeah, they was doing their assessment and started noticing a pattern. Yesterday I worked. This baby was fine. I come back 2 days later, this baby got a broken bone.
And that's what I'm saying as far as the people who got away with the shit. With all type of shit that they done did to babies.
Y'all know this makes me furious. Y'all know I'm a nurse.
Right, yeah.
So this is like, what? And it's so sad. So I thought about the scripture. I wrote that down. And the curse, as far as the curse in Deuteronomy, how we got to go to them in every way, for everything. You know, if things was the way it should have been, we wouldn't be receiving no medical care at the hands of no heathen.
Right. But Brother Linzel said I couldn't be related to this because the shit I do would be worth making a movie.
Their brother.
You ain't lying, man. That's what I'm saying,
the brother
man.
who down at the courthouse, you know, just trying to follow up on the case.
Okay, hey, brother, he must be old enough to know. All in the Family. That was the name of the sitcom.
Right,
man.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Where him and that lady be singing at the beginning or whatever, she get to screaming at the end.
Like a piano playing?
Yeah.
So
those were the days.
The star of the show was racist?
He was racist as hell. Man, come on, man. If you seen some of it, I'm going to show you some like parts of it where he was racist as hell and shit, you know. They even had a part where they was talking about Jesus Christ, and he was like, come on, you know Jesus Christ wasn't black, and this and that, and they had the dude going back, the original George Jefferson, you know, him and Archie Bunker was going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, and it was just all racist and all that shit, you know. But yeah, but this raggedy bitch here, though, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what need to happen to her, you know, I don't want to get us cut all off or whatever. You know,
yeah, but that's the thing I was thinking about too. You know, when you have a baby like myself, our OBGYNs was brothers. But some of the nurses was white.
Right.
And I just it broke my heart. But I was just thinking about like, dang, if we was doing what we were supposed to be doing, we would have our own everything, where you wouldn't have no wicked evil nurse with evilness in her heart, coming to work looking to break a vulnerable baby's bone. Y'all know the babies in the NICU be 1 pound, 2 pounds.
Yeah. One of my oldest sons, he was like a pound. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand. Like I couldn't even see him for like I didn't see my son for like about 2 or 3 months after he was born because I had a cold or something. You know what I'm saying?
Those babies are vulnerable.
Yeah.
So for this B.I.
raggedy bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To go up in there, you know, more, and then I feel like the charges wasn't really nothing that they giving her. It's like they giving her a slap on the wrist, in my opinion.
You know they gonna give her a slap on the wrist. She ain't never been in trouble. She a nurse, all that bullshit. Y'all know what it is.
She definitely need to lose her license.
Right. But this next story, you know what I'm saying, is heartbreaking. You know, we be trying to tell our people or whatever, you know what I'm saying, about going out on these holidays, you know, celebrating these holidays and stuff. And you know, it's like if you wasn't y'all just listen to the story or whatever. They're going to tell it better than me.
Did you guys hear about that 18-year-old girl who snuck out the house? She went to go celebrate New Year's Eve. She originally asked her mom, and her mom told her she couldn't go. Nakira, who's 18 years old, she traveled from Mississippi to Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and she became a victim of the Bourbon Street attack. But get this, the mom, she had woke up in the middle of the night. She had a horrible feeling, so she went to check on her daughter in her room. Nakira was gone. About 5 to 10 minutes later, she's getting a call from one of Nakira's friends saying that she was a victim and that, you know, this man had drove his car into the crowd. That just goes to show that the mother's intuition be everything. So if you think you got a strict mom, she's strict for a reason. She know it's dangerous as hell out here in America. And the thing is, Melissa, who is Nakira's mom, she said, you know, her daughter was a good child. And honestly, I feel like it was one of those situations where, you know, Nakira normally is an obedient child and she listens to her mom. But the one time that she decides not to listen is the time that it takes her life away. Yeah, it's just messed up. She was on her way to nursing school. She was supposed to start soon. You literally have to be out here surviving in America. You got to know when to pop out the house, when not to, you know. You definitely got to move strategically out here. You guys keep Nakira's family and the rest of the family, the victims, you know, in your prayers of Bourbon Street attack. Then, you know, they had that attack out in Queens, New York. You know, someone went to the club and let loose up there. All types of shit's going on.
Man,
I didn't hear about that.
Hold on, let me finish with this because I like about 5 seconds. I made a mistake and pushed the button.
Just the second day in the year of 2025, but y'all drop a comment.
Okay, but yeah, y'all know I talk about that a lot though. You know,
Staying in the house.
Staying in the house. You know, that's messed up though. You know what I'm saying? Like. And a lot of times you got stuff happening on these holidays. You know what I'm saying? If you look and see Christmas time, New Year's, all these different holidays, it's something happening to somebody.
The Sabbath?
Yeah, the Sabbath, yeah.
A lot of shootings and stuff happen on the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Remember we looked into it some years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And we saw the statistics of how violent things are shootings wise on the Sabbath.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. Anytime somebody so young lose their life.
Right. And Lindsay said there was another attack on us by a gunman, unaliving 10 of us. Damn. I ain't even hear about that. What was this at, Lindsay? You know? I ain't even hear about that.
Me either. I didn't hear about what she said about a shooting in Queens.
Yeah, she was like some at a nightclub or whatever. And again, I don't get the nightclub thing. What is you trying to look for a woman or a man at a nightclub?
You're going to be seen, to see and be seen.
Right, exactly right. That's what I'm saying, and it's like, come on, man. You might as well go if it's that detrimental or whatever. You might as well get on Facebook Live and be at your house, have your music. You know how they do it or whatever, you know. But yeah, okay, Lindsay said he looking now. But yeah, man, it's like, no, man, I don't. Yeah, I got a whole lot of other better ways to have fun. You know what I'm saying? As far as going out, having a drink, whatever it is, you know. Man, I can play my goddamn video game or I can be on my goddamn computer.
When I was coming up, my mama used to say, y'all can't go out and do stuff like we did. You know, when you get 18, 21, you feel like you hit that rite of passage. It's certain things you want to do.
I'm grown.
But this ain't the 70s and 80s. When our parents was partying, it was the 80s. It wasn't as bad. Nowadays, you can't party and stuff because it was a video going around Facebook. I'm going to do it on my other channel where some girl out for her birthday, she all in her phone on Facebook Live. Next thing you know, she gets snatched up by the hair, getting beat down. You have to be so careful how you move, where you go, who you around, the vibes or the energy in these places, because one minute everything could be fine and the next minute shots ringing out. My cousin was at work. She works for the post office delivering mail in Detroit. And
Lindsay just said, and that girl snuck out with a guy.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's the worst. I know her mother is in agony.
Yeah, just imagine. She told her not to go. She told her not to go.
I remember one time my mama had a dream. My son drowned. We was about to go to a hotel water park resort.
Yeah.
Remember, I canceled it. I just went on to cancel the trip. But my cousin was at work delivering mail. She called me shook up Friday because niggas got to shooting. And she was like, the shots was so close, I thought I got hit. It dived on the ground because she thought she got shot. And she just at work trying to deliver the mail. So it's so bad out here. But having that discernment, listening to your parents, it could save your life.
Or listening to your woke Israelite brothers and sisters and whatnot.
Yes.
We in a time where, anything can happen.
We at war.
Right, exactly, right. So yeah, it's been a crazy week.
That's very bad for a mother to have to bury her 18-year-old.
Yeah.
That hit home. Our son's 20.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It's sad. It's real sad,
Yeah.
Anytime something happens to our people, though, it's
yeah,
like,
you feel it.
All praise.
You feel it, and a lot of times it's from our people wanting to participate in festivities.
Yeah.
Like you be talking about people who be online with the DJs on TikTok and they drinking and partying their home. Hey. Safest place to be.
Is that? Yeah. Right. Exactly. Right. You are right.
You are an advocate for staying in the house.
I sure am. Hey, I've been on this earth for 50 years now. I try to be cautious as I can. My head on the swivel all the time. I'm always watching.
You keep us in the house.
Oh, hey, I'm telling you, you can barely hide anything from me. I'm telling you, I'll be on it. No.
Oh, do you? Don't get me started.
Hey, I don't be playing for real. I'll be on it, man.
Brother Nosy.
She call it nosy, but I call it being aware. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of my surroundings. And I teach my kids, look, man, you need to pay attention. You need to be aware
of your surroundings.
Of your surroundings, for real.
You aware of your TikTok feed, your Facebook feed.
Whatever, hey. And when I'm out in them goddamn streets too. Shit.
You aware of who posted this, who shared this?
I'm trying to tell you. I know if this is a transformer. You know what I'm saying? I'm up on everything.
That's true. You done saved a few brothers.
I'm telling you.
By transformer.
I'm telling you. Hey, but y'all, this is our time, y'all. We're gonna go and get up out of here. Look, man, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all keep them commandments, man. Keep the commandments, y'all, please. What else? Y'all know we'll be back next week, same time, most high willing. It seemed like everything went good with the stream or whatever. All praise to the Most High.
All praises,
all praises. I was worried about it this week, like, man, I hope this thing, act right or whatnot. But the Most High wanted us to get this message out. So, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, all praises.
All praise to the Most High. Look, y'all keep the commandments, man. We're going to be praying for y'all too, man. I hope y'all praying for us. And with that being said, we're going to go on and get up out of here.
Thank you to everybody who pulled up on us. Thank you to the moderators.
Brother Linzel, Brother Huey, Brother Orion, we appreciate y'all. Y'all keep this chat on fire, man. I'm going to keep saying it every week because y'all keep doing it or whatnot.
That's right, y'all.
So, we're going to go on and get up out of here, man. Shalom. We'll see y'all next week, most high willing.
Peace.